Welcome back to the channel. So we gotta make some feed today, but first we gotta get the pistol digger unhooked. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump into the video. The driveway here and take her off the hill a little bit, but she ain't got no power steering, and the whole way back, or the pedal has to be the whole way down to the floor before the brakes start working. So, running her out, usually you have to get the oil front or back in the transmission before it'll fill the oil pressure. I mean, it don't hold back or nothing when it don't have oil pressure. See, it's starting to go straight now. One downfall with this tractor when it's cold. It don't do if it's warm out, but it's now it's cold out. It's not gonna do it. Got the 706 parked right now. We will have to back the 1086 out. But in case you were wondering why the belts on the baler is so loose, the baler actually broke. That happened when we were actually trying to bale some hay. Of course, I didn't get that on video because, well, the baler broke, so we had one of our friends who's actually renting one of our top fields that have corn in it. They're renting that field. And when this broke, we actually had them come over and they baled it up. And we just kind of even trade with bales and stuff. They took bales that they wanted. We kept the bales that we wanted. So that's how it went. That's why I didn't get a video of that. But let me just show you what happened with our Vermeer round baler. So open this up here. Figure out where it needs to open. Guess it needs to open here. Now if you look at this here, it don't look right. I don't know if you can tell. That probably just looks normal to you all. But that is supposed to be straight. If you can tell, it is definitely not straight. So this here shaft keeps continuing to break. And we're not sure if it's just maybe my dad was running it too slow. My brother was baling with it. It broke. This is like the third or fourth time that it broke. So we've about had enough with this baler. But if any of you guys have a Vermeer model 504 Super G round baler and you had them rollers break, it's this roller right there. It holds the tension on the bale or the belts, and that's the one that keeps breaking. So if any of you guys have one of these balers and you had that happen, let me know what you did to fix it, because we've about had enough with this baler. It bales nice and all, but when it comes to holding up, that shaft holding up, forget it, because almost every time we go to use it, it breaks. So yeah, so that is why the belt was so loose, because we had to, there was actually a bale in it yet, so we had to get that out. So we had to take the tension off so it could lift it, and, or not so much lift it, but we had to just had to take the tension off, basically, so we could get the bale out. So yeah, that's what happened with the baler, for those of you who were wondering. Not ideal. But anyhow, enough with that. We gotta get the 350 out. I'll probably just push that out unless I put a battery in it. I don't know if it'll have enough gas in it. We just got a battery put in it. Now we're gonna see if she'll fire her up. She hasn't been running in a little while, so here goes nothing. Alright. We'll set her on the start. Here we go. Huh. That never happened before. Alright, battery was dead. We got another battery thrown in it. Let's see if she'll go now. Alright, she's on start mode in neutral. Here we go. we got her all greased up here. And I was looking around at it and I noticed something. You see, that should be level or straight. Until I moved it a little bit and I shouldn't do that. So we're gonna ignore that part for now. Just ignore that. Then we move over to here. Perfect. Ignore that as well. So just don't look at any of that. So now we'll go over, we'll get set up, and we'll start grinding. We're gonna grind as much corn as we can, and we'll just top it off with the oats. My dad wants me to try and use as much corn as I possibly can, so we can get that used up, and then because we're still gonna have to pick corn, so I'll use what I can. Then we're gonna have to put the corn that we picked last year. We'll have to put that up there with the corn. So I don't remember how much is up there. So we'll have to see how much is up there. If I think we can use it, we're gonna try and use it. But I have a feeling that we're not gonna use it. So all right, let's get over there. We'll get it set up and get to grinding now. All right, we're all set up. See, we're backed up to the pipe. We're gonna get the grinder running. I gotta go up top in there, and I gotta shovel it down. So. Alright, I gotta go up top and shovel it down. You guys gotta go in the charges, so I'm not gonna be able to film this process, but hopefully I can show you guys when we do the oats. So, I'll see you when I get this done. Alright, that's all the corn that was up top. See where she's at. Not bad. Wish it would have went fuller, but that's all the corn that was up there. The guineas didn't get all of this out. They were eating a lot of it, but there's still a good bit in here. Alright. Well, I gotta put this here stuff away. Gotta back the 1086 out. Move this over there. Actually, scratch that. We're gonna back the 1086 out. We'll get the backhoe, load the bucket up, and do it that way. I'll just shovel it out of the backhoe bucket because the pipe don't work for there under this. It's easier, or actually faster, to put it in the backhoe bucket and then dump it in that way. So that's what we're gonna do. Alright, let's see if she'll start up. International, it'll start. Let it build oil pressure and then we'll back it out. Alright, bucket has them in. We're set up here. We're gonna get this running and we'll start tossing it in. Now oats, we gotta be very careful with how much we put in, because oats will definitely clog it up, because put too many in, it can't keep up and belts will start slipping and yeah, it gets really bad. So we'll we'll get a shovel, jump in the bucket, and do time lapse. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, there might be a mouse in there you want. She's our little mouse dog. Alright, they're all full. Now it's time to head over to the greenhouse so we can put some feed in the peacock barrels. The 2 barrels in there are full. We still got a good bit in there yet, so now we gotta head up to that box on the hill. We got them barrels in there full, so we're done. Alright, we're done. There is still some left over in the mixer, but we'll empty that out later whenever we need some feed again. But as much as I made, I thought for sure there'd be a lot left over, but the devil just added on to the mess here. Perfect. But yeah, I thought there was gonna be a lot more than there was, but did pretty good. That joker was heavy though. When that tractor struggles, you know it's heavy. Should have been using 1086 for it, but you can see, well, with that needing pulled in half and that oil leak fixed, we ain't using it very much. So we limit the use of that because that's gotta go in the shop and get torn in half. So, not sure when that'll happen. It'll be a while, probably. But, yeah. So, that's it for now. I'm gonna get my brother's mower put under the roof. And, yeah. Wrapped up for the night. So, thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. We'll see you next time. Peace out.